Yes, peace and blessings. This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray, intuition access expert and intuitive consultant. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're new to the videos, welcome. If not, welcome back. Okay. Also, this is the Shangodiac, most accurate Shangodiac at that, for Pisces. Okay, so we're doing Pisces here. Now, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This is for the week of 11/17 through 11/24. Okay, 11/17 through 11/24. Number one, I'm going to be doing I'm going to be talking kind of fast because if not, this is going to be an extremely long video. But I'm basically going to do, there's different kinds of Pisces. So I'm going to do a Pisces if your moon is a water sign, a Pisces if your moon is a air sign, Pisces if your moon is an earth sign, and Pisces if your moon is a fire sign. Okay. So if your moon is in one of those elements, we're going to even kind of nail it down a little bit more. Second of all, look more, no hands, just to kind of, you know, change it up a bit, have a little fun. Also, I'm not using cards this time. All I'm going to be doing is letting my hand automatically write. So, having said that, I'm going to be putting these glasses on right now because there's going to be a lot of times when my eyes roll back into my head, and I don't want it to look like I'm seizing on camera or something like that. So, in the name of camera aesthetics, okay? So, we're going to get started now. First up is Pisces with a water moon. So, you Pisces, and the way also we're going to break this down even further. We're going to do touch on the energy for this week for you and what may or may not be happening, as well as some predictive things to look out for. Okay, so let's rock. All right, Pisces, water. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn it this way. It's not as entertaining to watch. You don't hear all the shuffling. Okay, Pisces, water. Some of the energy I feel going on for this particular week is there's some aspects going on with the clarity that you have, either involving your work or your health. Okay, and these two could also be interrelated for you. Some of you are developing some type of chronic or physical pains lately. So that is something that has been grabbing your attention. Okay, once again, this is Pisces water I'm speaking to. Now, the clarity that I'm speaking about, there also may be some of you are going to experience some unexpected changes or loss of a job, or your position is going to be changed, or you're going to all of a sudden get a shitload of work, new work from other areas leapt onto your plate. Okay, it's going to definitely have you considering, and one of your main themes, anyways, though, Pisces, you need to find out exactly what you want to do. Okay, sometimes just working at a job or whatever, yes, it gives you the peace of mind that you want, but you need more than that. Okay, and that's what this energy is about this week. This energy is definitely calling on you, and it's calling you to look within. Of course, it's calling you to look within. Okay, there is something here that you've been afraid to admit that you want, or something that you gave up on. Okay, there's an idea or something that you gave up on because you felt like you couldn't have it, and the pain of the disappointment was too much, so you ended up saying, fuck it, I don't want it anyway. Okay, there's also going to be somebody this week now who's going to be assisting you, who's going to be helping you, a woman. Okay, now she might have been from your previous employment, from another employment, a friend that has a position somewhere, or some type of something, referral, by referencing you somewhere or pointing you in the direction. Okay, You might even receive an unexpected text from her. Okay, she might not be popping into your consciousness right now, but she is definitely there, and she's going to be assisting you. Okay, the important thing here is to also keep mindful of your emotions. Please do not let them overcome you. The way you do this is by monitoring them. Okay, you have to monitor them, and you breathe through them. Okay, you breathe through them. Don't fight them. Don't try and suppress them. You're asking for trouble. Okay, and that's also why you're having some of that pain that you've been having, either in your legs or in your hips. One of you in your shoulders. Okay, is from that suppression. Okay, now Pisces, with a air moon sign. Okay, so if you're Pisces and you have one of the air signs as your moon, this is for you. Okay. Now, you're going to be noticing one of the energies here. You are going to be noticing that you either have a great relationship with someone of authority at your particular job or your particular place of business, or if you are the head honch running the show, you will notice that you actually feel like a leader this week. Okay, you're going to have some type of clarity of purpose within you. It's going to also be pulling you as well as you pushing towards something. You know what I mean? But the important part is you're getting pulled. Okay, and for those of you who have not been experiencing that lately, you're definitely being pulled into a position of power. Okay, a position of power. All right. Now, just a moment, I'm getting some. Yes. Okay. So, thank you, by the way. Because many of you also have fallen off the wagon, as far as those of you, I'm speaking to those of you who are in a position of power, those of you who actually own a business. Okay. But that is the energy today, is actually stepping, or for this week though, is actually stepping into and integrating that particular energy, that dominance with you. Okay. On the other side of that, for some of you, a couple of you in particular, there is some favorable proceedings somehow. You're going to catch that judge after he just got a blowjob or something. Okay. So if you have legal ongoings right now, it's looking very favorable for you this week, especially if your court date is this week that I mentioned. Okay, it's going to be very favorable for you, so remember that. Okay, now, okay, as well as still some of you are definitely still I'm talking about the ones who are actually actively dealing with your ancestors. There is an ancestral presence around you, a very strong one. They are definitely trying to tell you something. Okay, look out for those unexpected signs and unexpected occurrences, because that's them talking to you, or it could be something very small that the average person would overlook, but you know better. Okay, and of course also there will be, for one or more of you, a loss of a relationship in some capacity this week, whether that be by death, desertion, or divorce. Okay, either one feels like it's permanent, and one of them actually, well, is in this realm as far as physically. But somebody, I feel like somebody is either going to lose somebody through transition, or through a loss of a relationship, or through desertion. Okay, the important part is to also let yourself feel whatever grief and feelings, anger, regret, any type of guilt or shame that pops up. Let yourself feel that. Okay, now this is for, moving on, this is for Pisces. This is for Pisces Earth. When I say Pisces Earth, that means your moon has an earth sign in it. Okay, Pisces Earth. Funny because you're very practical. You have very good practical skills also, well as good organizational skills also. And you're moving to a new level as far as what is important to you, what it is that you're really valuing right now, what it is that you're trying to manifest to make into the physical. And you're like you've never been more pinpointed than you are now, and it's now starting to once again, it's now starting to pull you. Okay, it's starting to, you can feel the life energy in this vision of yours that is pulling you. Okay, and it's an awesome thing, so congratulations for that. Also, some of you are moving to a new level in your relationships, so that's actually a good thing. More intimacy, another level of communication where you've been seeing this guy or girl for so long, and you guys think you know each other. All of a sudden now it's like you can almost, it's almost a time of relearning, and you even get a chance to experience just how valuable this person is to you. Okay. And as well, some of you are going to be able to successfully take on multiple projects, talking about that money, diversified income. Okay, so you got some type of good financial juju going over you now. You may have already have one or two things going on. There's something that's going to be added to your plate now. You're going to do something, you're going to discover something that's going to discover you this week that you're just not going to be able to walk past. You're going to have to stick your fingers in that. Okay, so be prepared. Also, be sure to look out for that sometime around Thursday. Okay, sometime around Thursday. I'm seeing a Thursday. Okay, so now last one is Pisces fire. So if you're Pisces with a fire sign in your moon, just a moment. Sometimes this takes a little time. Okay, I'm not trying to burn the clock up, believe me. Okay, an eight of diamonds. Yeah, my deck is in here. Okay, so some of you fire signs are not living up to your fieriness. I mean, some of you Pisces with that fire moon, your moon represents also your intuition. Okay, your intuition. I feel like it's been suppressed by way of ignorance. You've been ignoring it because you've been trying to be more logical about things. Okay, it's like some of you are afraid to follow your heart because you feel like your heart has let you fall flat on your face at times. I will tell you this, it's not your heart that led you to fall to your face. Okay, we have a lot of imposters in here, things, thoughts, feelings that will try and act like they're coming from your divinity, when in fact they're not. They're actually coming from your insecurities, your fears, your self-doubts, and things of that nature. So it's important to begin to really know yourself. That way you can distinguish the difference between the messages and the feelings and the inclinations that you get, so you can better know where they're coming from. Okay, but the reason I'm saying that, I feel like some of you are somebody, you're giving away your power here. Okay, and I'm also seeing this person is in the northeastern hemisphere, somewhere in the northeast, anywhere from either Michigan to like Maryland or somewhere. I don't know. That's a big kind of spot, and I know Michigan's kind of like more in the middle, but I'm seeing it like here. Okay, um, but you've been also giving away your power. Like, you're a wealthy person who just hasn't happened yet. And the reason it hasn't happened yet is really it boils down to you haven't given yourself permission to be that person yet, because you've been listening to the wrong things. Okay, so for those that this applies to, if you have an opportunity to take a trip for something, whether it's to learn something, whether it's some type of a business trip, business transaction or something, and you've been feeling very hesitant to go take it, because it definitely does not match your comfort zone right now, your current comfort zone, I would say take that trip. Do it. If you really don't feel like doing it, that's what you need to do. Okay, that's what you need to do. All right, where are we at with that? Goddamn, 15 minutes. Fuck. I was trying to. I was trying not to do it that way. But okay. So now, that's that's how we're gonna do this, I guess. 15. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do all these in time today. So I'm gonna do what I can. Okay. So, anyways, Shango Ray, submit a callback request if you have any personal questions, have something personal on your mind that you want to talk about. We can tell you how to avoid them pitfalls. We can discover how to navigate through some of the shittiness that you may be experiencing. Okay, all that is found in the description box. Peace and blessings. Love you guys. All right.